Hi guys, Seb here. Welcome to my Crystal Beast deck profile. Um, this is a pretty fun deck. I like to take this to locals. It does pretty well against some decks, but I really like this deck. I've been playing with this deck for absolutely years, and I actually believe this is the first ever deck that I ever built. So yeah, I'll give you the deck list, and you guys test it out and see what you think. Right. So first of all, we run 3 of Pegasus. Really good. The main guy searches you a Crystal Beast, puts it in your spell and trap card zone. Staple for the deck. Self-explanatory. Next, I run 3 Topaz Tiger. 16. Also, when he attacks, he gets another 400, so it becomes a 2k beta. Got me out of a couple of situations. Gets over quite a lot of stuff. So like Thunder King, anything like that. So that's really good. That's really good. So you run 3 of those. 2 Ruby. Behind, I used to think this was behind Sapphire Pegasus, but I would safely say that this is probably the best card in the deck. When it's special summoned, you can special summon all the beasts in your back row, so that's absolutely brilliant. I tend to get 3 Pegasus in the back row, and then I special this guy and play him 3 times, and then get 3 from anywhere. It's just great. This thing's great. I don't run 3 because I find 3 gets really cloggy. So yeah, don't run 3. Next we have 3 Amber Mammoth. This guy's really good. You can say if you had a ruby in face-up attack position, you can play this guy, and if your opponent on the next turn attacks ruby, you can change it to this card, so you can sort of protect your rubies if they're in a difficult position. Also, when you equip Crystal Release onto it, it becomes a 25 beta. Same with Pegasus, 26 gets over Ophion. A lot of the meta today, so that's really nice. I'll get to Crystal Release in a while. Next, 2 Summoner Monk gets out your Pegasus, gets out Tiger or Mammoth, whatever you want really. Just any of those 3 that you need to play, or you can play it, and then you can go for any level 4 overlay, Diamond Direwolf, anything like that. Now, I was a bit reluctant about this card in the first place, but I've grown to like it a lot. I run 2 Dragon Queen of Tragic Endings, and I actually really like this card. I used to run 3, but it's a really bad dead draw in most situations. So I've cut down to 2 here. Basically, when you have 3 in your back row, you special summon it. When you deal damage with it, you get +1, they get -1, so it's really good. Also, if you're playing Dark Worlds, if they say, oh, I'm going to drop Grapha, it's treated as sent to the graveyard, so that's really good against Dark Worlds and more drawing power. Some people may be against this, but I like to run the 1 Eagle purely because I find he fits well, and I find that 1 is just useful. I don't know, sometimes it's quite good to top deck the Pegasus when you really need beasts in your back row. So I just like to run that 1. And finally, for the monsters, we have GNXLI Birdman. Great for the synchros. Okay, on to spells now. Of course, you run 3 Ancient City Rainbow Ruins. Absolutely ridiculous card. The more beasts you have in your back row, the more broken this card gets. 1, can't be destroyed by card effects. 2, you can halve the battle damage every turn that you take once per turn. 3, send a beast in the monster card zone to the graveyard and negate a spell trap. 4, draw an extra card every time it's your turn. And 5, you special summon 1 from your back row, so normally you would special summon Ruby and special summon all the others, so that's pretty cool. Great card, gotta protect it. Next is 3 Crystal Release. Love this card. I really like to summon and then set this, and they will think it's like a scare, something scare like warning or something like that, and they'll MST it, and then you get its effect. You can put a beast from your deck in the back row, so that's really nice. Also, like I said earlier, it turns Topaz Tiger into a 28 beta, Mammoth into 25, and Pegasus into 26. So that gets over stuff like I said earlier, Ophion and stuff like that. So really great card. Also, I've got a little combo with this with magical hats that I'll show you in a bit. I run 3 Crystal Promise, great card, Monster Reborn for Crystal Beasts. So that's great, yeah, there's nothing really to say about that, you just run 3 to get them beasts back. Now I run 3 Abundance. This is what the deck is built around. Every time I play this card, I have seen people just cry on the spot. This card is the most broken card in the entire deck. Even more broken than Ancient City. You just play this, the whole field goes. You can't Starlight Road it or anything like that. No Stardust, no nothing. And then for every card that your opponent had, you get a Crystal Beast, which is ridiculous. This literally wins me the game when I play this. I run 1 Beacon. I don't run more than 1 because I find drawing this mid game or late game is really, really annoying. So, and you know, when you have no beasts in the back row, so I only run 1, you know, mainly just to get the ruby out when I need it. So one's really good. 2 MST staples. 3 Crystal Blessing. Gets your beasts back from the graveyard into your back row. Really good for charging up Ancient City, or Abundance, or whatever you call it, really. And finally, 1 Book of Moon, because I love this card. I really like to flip Pegasus back down at the start of my turn, then flip it back up again, get another beast, good combo, stuff like that. Right, I actually only run 5 traps, so first up is Solemn Warning. Great card, should be running every single deck at the moment. Torrential, really good when you have a full field of Crystal Beasts. If they're spamming lots of special summons, you just drop this and then bang, their whole field goes. So I love this. And also you get the Crystal Beast in the back row. Now, Magical Hats. This is really good because what you can do is you can set Ruby first turn, or any Crystal Beast, and when they attack, play this, set 2 releases. If they attack into the releases, you get a beast from your deck in your back row, because that's still technically stated as when it's sent from the field to the graveyard. And even if they don't destroy them, they get blown up at the end of the battle phase. So whatever happens, you will get 2 beasts in your back row. So I love this card in the deck. Absolutely love it. And then finally, 2 Mirror Force staples. Right, let's get on to the extra deck. I won't be showing the side deck because I believe, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion of what's in the side deck. And yeah, let's get on to the extra deck. Black Rose, great. Field Destruction, and also will put your beasts in the back row if they're in the monster card zone, and blows up your opponent's field, so staple. Ancient Fairy, for those first turn Birdman plays, you can just spam lots of stuff. I really like going first turn with this if I've got Birdman in my hand first turn. So yeah, another great card. Also can search you Ancient City. Gem Knight Pearl, Beta, Utopia, Papilloperative. I currently only have 14 in the extra deck because I haven't been able to get my hand on a second one. But I would originally run 2 Diamond Dire Wolf because it's great with the deck. You just put a beast in your background and pop a card instead of just popping itself. It's really, really good in this particular deck. So run 2 of those. Black Ship, Steel Swarm Roach, Maestroke, Cowboy, rank 3s, Leviathan Dragon, Leviair, gets you back Pegasus if they decide to bottomless it, Zen Mines, and finally Fortune Tune, because this is a broken card, and you can put the only way you can get into this is with 2 rubies, and it's really good because you can just, when it's gone, you just put the 2 rubies back in your deck and put this back in the extra deck. Right, guys, that's the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and test out the deck and tell me what you think. Thanks. Bye.